Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. As you can see, I'm out, so I'm not whispering. I'm not going to wake the wife up. I'm out picking up my car after being out last night, so I can talk freely without whispering, which I know some of you have picked up on. But as I said, happy wife, happy life. So, what a result. What a result to end the year on. A 3-1 win over a very good Bournemouth side. Really happy with that. You cannot complain. On a day like that, when we win and Arsenal lose, to bring us within 1 point of them in their fantastic, project that's on the way to the top, that this is their year and all the rest of it, and yet we're just 1 point behind them. And we've gone through a 6-month start with a new manager, so many injuries, so many suspensions, and so on and so on and so on. And to still be there or thereabouts is a great result, to be fair. And obviously, you are reliant on other teams dropping points, which you're gonna get during the course of a season. And that's good. That's good. We're in a strong position to get some European football as it stands. We should be expecting that, and potentially we could sneak into that top 4. I think it's going to be tough, but I think we, potentially as it stands, we still could. Looking at the game yesterday, I thought it was quite a flattering scoreline for us, really. 3-1 against Bournemouth, who have had 4 away wins on the bounce, doing really well, playing some really good football, and I thought they were really good yesterday. If Solanke had been on form, I think we could have got punished, but you take the chances and you get the win. I thought the first sort of 20 minutes, I thought we were really good. I thought we played really well. Perhaps I was shouting at the telly, shoot, and it looked like he was going to go out wide and play it out, and I'm like, just shoot. And when he did, it opened up for him and he shot. I can't believe it, the ball going in like that. Really good for the lad, great to see. He was obviously really happy with it. Real shame that he's now picked up this injury. Not sure how bad it is yet. I haven't read anything, haven't seen anything, but sounds like a hamstring, and we know how long that can take to get fixed. So potentially he's going to miss going to the AFCON, which we was expecting to lose him for anyway. So from our point of view, whilst it's still a loss and another injury, it's not one we was kind of counting on, because we didn't think we were going to have him anyway. So to a certain extent, we're getting away with one there. So we'll see how he gets on. As well, seeing Villiers get injured. I'm not sure what's happened to him. It looked like a knee, where he's opened his leg out. But whether that's true or not, I don't know. We'll just have to see what the feedback is from the club as time goes on. Great as well, seeing Richarlison get yet another goal. 4 goals. Is it 4 goals or 5 goals? 4 goals in 4 games or something like that. So really good for him, keeping up his momentum, which is great to see for the guy, because he works really hard. You can't deny that. It's just making sure he's onside, getting those runs just right. And he's obviously got quality. The ball from Johnson, who, like I said in my last video, getting some stick, which I don't think he's deserved. Great ball across, and he just had to guide it in. Fantastic, really. So yeah, really good result. Really happy with it. First half, after we lost, Papsar, we lost our way, and the passing was shocking. It's rushed. Vicario's kicking long and just getting back out, and they're just wave after wave of attack. We got through it. We overcome it. I thought Emerson did okay defensively, but apart from his passing, same for Ben Davies, who I think gets such a bad press for a guy who is a professional. He just works hard. He does what is asked of him. He plays in the positions he's asked to play. Don't complain about it. Just gets on with it. And I think you need that in a team. You need someone like that who can be versatile and could be step in, at a minute's notice and do what he needs to do. He knows he's not first choice, but he gets on with it and he doesn't complain. I think fair play to him. I guess my biggest disappointment, again, Skip. I don't know what's happened to the kid, because like when he first broke into the team, he seemed like he was, really going to kick on. I guess it's a little bit impacted by the fact that he's not first choice. So maybe he doesn't get to play as much as he wants to, doesn't get that run in the team, but he is still getting minutes. But for me, I don't know if it's just me, but he seems to fall over a lot. He seems to slip. So I don't know if he's got crap boots or something like that, or he's just, I don't know, just prone to falling over. But I don't know. I just can't see him being a long-term, player for this club. I just can't. And it's a shame, really, because I'd love to see homegrown players come through. It's something that you want, really. It's great to go out in the market and buy players and this, that, and the other. But it's nice to have one of your own really come through. And I'm hoping that I'm wrong with Skippy. I'm hoping that something just clicks and it really works for him. But for me, I can just see him being another Winks. Doesn't really live up to the early promise that he showed. And that's disappointing. Send off for Hugo as well. I think, for a guy who's played that many games, 7th in the all-time appearance, and 11 years at the club, served us really well. Pulled off some fantastic saves over the years. He saved us on many occasions. To come away without a trophy for the club is really disappointing. The odd thing for me, though, the last time I saw anything of him, even like photos or, stories or anything like that, was after the Newcastle defeat. Half-time at the Newcastle defeat. Haven't seen anything of him since, which seems really odd, because, you've still seen, Dyer's been out of the team, and Lo Celso's been out of the team at time, and all the rest of it. And yet there's been stuff about him, you've seen him out and about around the club and all the rest of it. With Hugo, I've seen nothing. So it seems really odd. But that may just be me not really seeing it. I don't know. But yeah, so good to see him get a little bit of a send-off. Fans giving him a clap and everything else. And I think that's important. I wish him all the best. Hopefully now we're into the January. So hopefully we'll start doing some business early, as Ange has asked for. Give us time to get some players bedded in and hit the ground running to try and cover up for some of these injuries. Fingers crossed some of these are going to start coming back now. If we can get Van der Ven back and we can get Maddison back, that'll be a massive boost. Good to see Bentancur get back into the team. Played really well. Did an hour. Important player. And of course, we've got Kulu to come back from suspension. So hopefully it's not as bad as it's been. But we'll see. Injuries are a massive factor for us. Injuries are a massive factor for us. We know that. But hopefully we go into the second part of the season, and hopefully these players are going to come back strong for us and give us something we can really see us kick on with. So now it's just over to Daniel Levy to get the checkbook out, do some business, and we'll see where we go from here. We've got to keep the faith. We've got nowhere else to go. We're Tottenham fans. We love it. And hopefully 2024 will be a successful year for us, one way or the other. But yeah, so just to finish off, say thanks for everyone who's subscribed and liked my videos and that over the last year. It's been great to talk to some of you guys and everything else. I've been really pleased with the support I've received. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I know I'm not one of those shouting and screaming and clickbaiting type of people. I try to be sensible, reasonable, and I'm hoping that makes sense to those that watch. So I appreciate your support. Thanks very much. And I'll see you all in 2024. Up the Spurs.